What is up, y'all? This is JT. What you're looking at right now is which am I gonna keep? On the left, you have the 40 volt Ryobi, and I tell you what, you could tell by my pants, I was like weed eating the mud. It was shooting it all over me. This set is way more powerful. Like the weed eater, way more powerful. The blower, it's a little bit more powerful, and you can't really tell until you hit the turbo mode, which is just a button on the top of the handle right there where my finger's at. It's got an adjustable handle, which is cool. It's quite a bit heavier than this one. I would say, I think both of them with the battery are heavier than the Makita. I used the Makita to do my yard, and I couldn't stop it. I literally, whatever speed I was in, I couldn't stop it. I was getting trees and everything. The only time I stopped it was when I got a bunch of stuff wrapped around it, and then I just pushed the reverse button on it, and it just literally spun it off. It was crazy. This one right here connects electronically in the pole. There's 3 leads inside there. I believe 3 inside the pole, so it's actually the motor's on the end. See that blue spot right there? That's actually the motor. This one, the motor's back here, has a cable that runs up, and so it's more of a conventional style. It's got the cable that runs down the thing, and this one has way more attachments that you can put on it. They're an ugly color. Don't like the color. But so far, from what I've just been playing around, and I will demonstrate, the trimmer is way more powerful than this trimmer, and I mean way more powerful. I think it has a bigger cut. I think it has quite a bit bigger cut, maybe an inch or two, and you can definitely tell when you're edging. This one is way quieter. Also, it's less vibration, it's more comfortable, it's more precise. Battery life, I can't tell you yet because I can't get this one to fully charge because it's got the slowest charger in the world. I don't know why. If you get the carbon fiber just trimmer, it comes with the rapid charger, which at this price right here was $2.99 for this. And so one of these kits is going back, and so we got to figure out which one. And I hate to do this to stores, but how are you supposed to know what tool you want to get if you don't try them, and they don't have any that you can try in the store? So, you know, they make a lot more sales if they did it this way. But I can tell you right now, this trimmer is beyond more powerful than this one. But neither one of them have an adjustable length, and kind of the head on this one is at a weird angle, kind of for shorter people. That's what I noticed, and this one's for taller people. Don't ask me why, I don't know. And you can kind of tell that by, if you set this flat, you can kind of see how low. That's pretty much parallel to the ground, and then the handle is only about 3 feet off the ground, if that. And this one, with the head parallel, it's about half a foot taller. So for me, I'm about 6 foot. You know, this is good for me. Good balance on this one with the battery in it. I don't know why it didn't come with a 5 amp hour. Don't ask me any of that. But yeah, so far what I've noticed is the Ryobi is way more powerful, but from what it seems just so far, and I'm gonna test this, I gotta go do some trimming right now here in a little bit, if I can get the battery to charge up anyway. But this one right here is a 40 volt, so it's got more power, but I think it goes through the batteries way faster. I did test the blowers. I did equal size. I had like 2 by 8 chunks that I'd cut off. You know, I got treated chunks over here next to all these flowers and whatnot. and I was blowing them, and this one, you could just tell this one has more power. I was blowing the grass out there. It blew all the way to the street, and that's probably 25 feet, maybe 25 feet. I'm sitting on my front porch, so it's probably about 25 feet, maybe a little bit more, but it was blowing the grass a lot further than this one was. So as for just straight up brute force, go with the Ryobi. Like, I mean, seriously. And it comes with the speed load head, which has a little handle that kind of hooks onto the little thing, and then you just stick the string through whatever, you know, you gotta read the instructions to see how long it is. You stick it in there through until it's equal on both sides, and then you just take this handle and you just ratchet it in, and that's how you load it, and that's wonderful. The newer Makita, or the next model that doesn't have all the automatic features and the reverse and all that stuff, I think it just has 2 speeds. It has the speed load, but it doesn't have any of the other features. So I don't know what Makita's doing, but this blower right here beat the Milwaukee, not by a lot, but just purely CFMs, and it is slower to the punch than the Milwaukee. The Milwaukee spins up in about a second, I believe. This one takes about 2. This one's actually even slower, so I don't know if my bucket thing will work, but I will definitely do the bucket challenge when I get the battery charged. So we're gonna have to split this up into multiple videos. I'm sorry I had to do this, but so as the price I paid, $249 versus $299, and they both come with 4 amp hour batteries, 40 volt, 18 volt, and it's a tiny little 18 volt. These batteries are as expensive or more expensive than the big giant 40 volt Ryobis. You can get like a 6 amp hour for the same price that you can get like a 5 amp hour of that. So if you're in the Makita line, I would say go ahead and stick with the Makita. I'm sure there's a higher up model. If not, this is the model to get because it has all the extra features on the handle. And if you didn't watch my last video, it's got 3 speeds, and then it has auto mode, which it works okay. It's not the greatest. And then also, basically once you turn it on, that's the 3 speed, that's 3 speed. Then you hit it again, that's auto. Then you hit it again, that goes to low, which is turtle. And middle, and then high. And if you just happen to get wrapped up, which I did once, you just push that, and then it'll run for about 2-3 seconds in reverse, and then it will stop. And then it'll just go back into forward, whatever speed you were in. So I can show you. So it just stops. And then it goes right back to forward. So that's a really good feature. This one doesn't have any sort of features like that. It has high and low switch on the side and a really weird safety mechanism that's very annoying. Very annoying. This one's just a palm safety. So that one's, in my opinion, this is way better. So this is just my overall opinion so far. I haven't gotten anything tangled in this because, like I said, I already trimmed a whole lot of stuff. I was just kind of like mowing the grass with it, what was left, because I haven't mowed. But yeah, we'll have to wait till that battery gets charged. That's the only reason I'm making this video and just showing you the features. This blower has an adjustable handle, which this one doesn't, which is kind of cool. Say she's a little bit shorter than me, so you know, whatever angle she needs to use it at, it's pretty adjustable. I mean, I doubt you could run it down there with the battery, but right about there you probably could. And if it's down that far, okay, go right in the middle. So if it's down that far and you're shorter, when you're holding it, it's more up of angle, upward of an angle. And if you're like me and you're tall or taller, you're gonna run it kind of like this. So when you pick it up, it's kind of blowing downward, which is nice. It's not as well balanced at all. This thing is light. This thing is light. So if you need light tools, go with like Makita or maybe even Milwaukee. Milwaukee, you're gonna pay a premium. You're gonna pay way a premium actually. I think even this kit right here it's somewhere around $400. But to be honest with you, it probably comes with better batteries and everything like that. So making decisions is hard. But I'm gonna wait till these get charged. I gotta go trim my dad's property, and we'll probably use both of them, and I'll get some videos on both. And we'll do a little versus video. But I still want to do my bucket challenge.